Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we are back on the free-to-play account on the test server, and we are going to look at the Bountiful Trials of Silas. So Silas is a brand new Graveborn hero that is actually coming with patch 1.51, which we'll actually see very, very quickly. He is a healer, so this is the Graveborn support that we have been waiting months and months on, and the Arena of Trials are finally up. So let's really check him out, see how well he performs. Remember, in the arena, you do get a free elite hero, which is very, very cool to see. Getting a free elite hero, and you do get a free rare hero as well. So definitely make sure that you're doing these arenas of trials because they are very important to your progression. You get 2 free heroes out of here, and the elite stone could be a copy of Silas, which would be very, very cool to see. So looking at the arena itself, we do start kind of right in the middle. So we're going to take a look at the camp. We're going to move kind of clockwise like we always do. So we'll go down for this first comp. So looking here, of course, Silas has to be in this formation. So looking at Ezio, Gorvo, Belinda, Silas, and then we are going with Estrilda. So kind of an interesting team comp here. So with Ezio, with the ultimate ability, remember, Gorvo is going to do a lot of stuns in here, which is good. As you can see, perfectly stunned. Silas puts his line right in the middle. So we have Ezio in it. We have Estrilda right inside of that line. Boost right there goes to Estrilda. As you can see, just holding that line, the flying cloud, the little storm cloud going around is what heals your heroes. As you can see, it goes to the hero that has the lowest hit points and effectively heals them. You can still see it here. Actually, it looked like the cloud was almost healing itself, but it did finish up top on Gorvo. So looking here, Ezio doing a lot of damage, as we've seen kind of consistently with him. 4.27 million damage healed there from Silas himself. So it seems like he is going to be a solid healer. Not only that, is he has the ability to absolutely boost damage for your heroes. So this one, we're actually going to go with Torn on this one. Torn, we're going to go with Gorvo. We're going to have Silas in the bottom, followed by Ezio, as well as Rigby. So again, a really interesting combination. So we have a warrior, we have a tank, and then we have Ezio. So a lot of these combinations are ran with Ezio. Looking at them, as you can see, the little spore cloud or the little healing cloud is actually cruising around right here in the middle, going back. It is an AoE heal, meaning that if you have your heroes stacked up, it is going to heal a ton of them. And the cloud is just kind of following the group around, as well as this line in the middle, which is a line of healing as well. So 2.4 million damage in that one. Torn doing a lot of damage there, which I absolutely love to see. So again, we'll continue up to the right. This one, we're going to go with Ezio and Gorvo again. Silas, we're going to move to the top. And this one, a little bit different. So Oscar and Leica, we're going to go with as well. Remember, Ezio will do, once he gets his ult, he will start one-shotting heroes that are below a certain threshold. Leica is in here to deal not only the energy buff, but also a lot more damage. And it seems like Ezio and Oscar, pretty good. You have a lot of healing in this combination. But it's going to be interesting to see Silas with Ezio. It's going to be kind of a dynamic that we might see. I want to see him essentially with a lot of Graveborn, running with Isolde, running with Saurus from the Wilder team. I think would be some really, really interesting combinations. So in this one, we're going to go back again with Ezio, and we're going to go with Isabella on this one. So actually running with Torn and Gorvo in the front, and then Silas, Ezio, and Isabella is going to be the team formation for this one. As you can see, Mizos back there just taking care of Isabella. The little flying spore cloud is just cruising around. It focuses again on the hero that has the lowest hit points. There's 2 clouds up. They said you can have up to 4 clouds up at the same time, which essentially is a lot of healing. So if you do have those clouds up and then you couple that with the ability to actually add a line of healing, as we see there again, and having his heal over time with his ultimate ability plus some more damage, it's going to be interesting. We have long awaited this hero. So in this one, we start getting into the Maulers. So Brutus and Titus, which we absolutely love. Satrana and Mezoth in the bottom. Satrana is a hero that is very difficult to deal with, especially because of her ability to negate the healing of heroes when they're on fire. So as you can see right there, burn through that pretty quick. Also having Mezoth, but look at that. Almost 1 million healing there. Really, really fast, but look at the damage from Satrana. Doing a ton of damage, which I've heard on the Mauler team does exceptionally well. She is going to be one of the heroes that I definitely want to build relatively quickly. This one we're going to go with Titus and Brutus again. This one's going to go with Falx and Satrana. So actually swapping Falx in here for some crowd control, Satrana, and then Silas to continue the trio here. There's the healing line right across the front. If he is positioned in the middle, he does heal the entire front line. Boom, big immune to Brutus right there. Remember, he gets a 10-second immunity with that ability, and he gets a 50% increase to attack rating, making it really, really tough if it goes on a tank, increasing their survivability through the roof. 10 seconds of survivability is absolutely huge, which really makes me think that the meta with Silas will be very, very broken, and it'll be interesting to see exactly how well he does. So this one we're going to go with Ezio and Warwick, Isabella, Nara, and Silas at the bottom. So we're going to grab Lucreta right off the bat. As you can see, we have our healing line up in front. Remember also, if the enemies are in the line, I believe it does damage to them. So not only is the front line have an entire line of healing, but again, it does do damage if they're in there as well. So it's a pretty strong combination between the two. Isabella doing a lot of damage. Warwick, very difficult to kill there. Kill shot on Tassie. Absolutely love when Nara does that. And Nara brings Skarath close to go ahead and finish out this trial. 1.6. Again, 6 million damage healing there. Silas is going to be, I believe, relatively broken when we look at him here. So this one we're actually swapping in Thorn. So Aziz and Warwick, Thorn, Silas, and then Nara in the bottom. So we can actually grab, as you see, Sophia. If you're facing Sophia, to bring her out of the spectral disruption she casts, I highly, highly recommend using Nara. If you send Cecilia, if you send Athalia, if you send them actually into the spectral disruption, they get a really, really nasty debuff that goes on the heroes not doing as much damage. So Nara definitely on Sophia to pull that out. 4 million healing there. And it's hard to gauge exactly what he's doing with the ultimate or exactly how powerful the ultimate ability is because we cannot see the damage it's doing. So this one, Aziz, Warwick, Nara up top, Isabella in the middle, and then Silas right in the bottom. And look at that. He put the line on himself, which is kind of interesting. Lucreta is following him because he is marked. Even though Lucreta went down right there. Got the heal clouds that are just going up constantly through the whole battle, combined with, again, that line of healing, which is very, very strong. I can see him performing exceptionally well with heavy crowd control abilities too. So if he's running with Ainz and some crowd control, not sure if he is going to be able to replace Rowan. I don't really think there's any replacement for Rowan. But as you can see, the healing cloud there on Isabella, very, very strong. 3.75 million healing there. So we'll actually continue our progression over here to our left. A couple more stages here, and this will actually be done. The Aziz Warwick combination, I've never personally ran, but it seems like it's kind of a interesting combination. So Aziz and Warwick, Silas, Thorn, which Thorn will move forward, remember, right into this line of healing, as well as Nara on Sophia again. And there's the line of healing. So we're healing Thorin, we're healing Warwick, we are healing Aziz in the front line, as well as our random cloud that goes around to the lowest hit point heroes. There's the big power boost that we see with Silas's ultimate ability. And again, it just really seems like Silas is going to be very, very strong. Seems like overall he is going to be a very powerful hero that we've been waiting for. So as we move down here, back to the Maulers. So Brutus and Titus, we'll go with Satrana. Then we'll actually go with Falks on this one. So Falks Confine, which I think it missed. It looked like it might have missed up there. Not sure. Who did we confined Athalia? That's kind of new. I didn't think we could confine Athalia, but we did right there, which was very, very cool to see. Satrana, really close to death, but Silas got the heals. Boom. Big boost to Brutus, giving him, remember, a huge increase to his attack rating. And that little cloud is just following him around. Once Brutus had enough health, it actually went back to Sylvana. 4.47 million healing there. I think we got one more trial down here. So very, very quick coming through here. Again, we're going to run with the Mauler team. Brutus and Titus, the exact same setup. Satrana and Falks. Falks with the confine really early. Heals are up on Titus. Heals are up on Brutus. Boom. We did the bonus to Satrana there. So we gave her a 50% boost to her damage, even though she died relatively quick. Looking at the boost in damage brought her up to almost 2 million damage just like that, which is why I think that she is going to be very, very broken. And then we get our 60 elite hero stones that easily. Again, make sure that you are running these trials. They are really, really important that you finish these. You get resources, you get an elite hero, you get some rare stones, you get some diamonds. So make sure you're completing all the arena of trials as soon as possible. So let me know in the comments what you think. Silas, I believe, is going to be very, very broken. It is cool to see him finally out after waiting about 6 months for the hero to come out. So make sure that you run this trial. Remember, this is up on the test server, usually within about a week. I'm thinking Tuesday of next week, this will actually go live. That seems to be the days when Lilith actually pushes the material live. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.